Hello and welcome to a little quick video, hopefully quick, of a little project I've been working on. This is a maze game. I guess you could say it's amazing. Anyways, let's just play the game, or put game in quotes, one could say. And here's the game. I have a little script thingy running. It's supposed to be the time of day. But as you probably will notice, you can kind of see somehow the sun. And since this is supposed to be like the basement in the game, it kind of almost doesn't make sense. So yeah, I added a few things to this game. I like the idea of static cameras um, in games. So this was supposed to be like a maze game, but I can't help to make it look like a building. Like, this is where you would wake up. There would be a door here. You'd have to find maybe like barrels or something with a key, or no, maybe not a key, because that would be kind of stupid of the people who built this place or who put you in this place. Why would they put a key randomly in here with you? So you would find a crowbar, which in itself is kind of stupid also, now that I think about it. But it makes a little bit more sense than just randomly chucking a key in here with your prisoner and then just be like, maybe they won't find it. Which, so I don't know. Maybe thinking about this logically too much like I would is not a good thing. Anyways, whatever, there would be a door here of some kind, and then starts the maze and the lag, because what slow computer does not have lag? What slow, insipid, disgraceful computer does not have lag? So this is a dead end, obviously. I'm thinking on having some goods at dead ends. Oh, by the way, first person mode, true first person. True first person meaning that you can look down and see your body. Although I don't like turning the camera and the body at the same time. I'd rather, if you turn, you'd kind of turn your head. Not sure how that would work, though. We're coming upon the first static camera, another dead end. This first camera static, yeah, that's proper English. This first static camera is one I'm gonna definitely keep, but I have like 3 right in a row. The first and the third I will be keeping. The third one is the one I thought of. This is the first inkle I thought of when I thought of this whole idea. This is a cool little... You'd come walking all the way down here and be like, flabbergasted. Yeah, because everybody likes to speak in old 30s slang. Ugh. First static camera number 1, if the lag would make me not... Alright, whatever, here it is. And if you go this way... Nope, this way. Yeah, I love lag. Don't you love lag too? Of course you do. That's why you have a better computer than me. But yeah, this is the first static camera. I like it more than... Oh, beautiful, and I need to fix it up too. I like it more than the second one that is technically like right in that corner. Because this one doesn't make sense. But at least it's placed properly. If I can say the word properly. It shouldn't be lagging this bad. I have a terrible computer, true, but it's not this bad, to be quite honest. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm recording also. This is my favorite camera angle. When I first thought of it, I just had the idea of like the camera looking up at the scene. It's actually technically not in the level. So I really like this. I really like that camera angle. And then I just kind of like peter out with the little camera angles. And we have one here, it's kind of cool. And then we have one here because this would be another door area where you would have to find a key for. This I kind of envisioned a bunch of crates being in and maybe a tarp laying on the crate. Not that I'm good at making assets like that or even finding free ones. Mostly free assets are just like trees and boring stuff. I usually can't even find assets of good indoor building material, because as you can see, brick is suitable for floor and wall tiles of a basement. But then when you go up to the first floor, it's not really suitable. But I don't have any other decent tiles. Now there is 2 cameras here. It was supposed to be like a more what I would like to call a dynamic static light, a dynamic static camera. The camera is static, but it's a little bit more dynamic in the fact that I was gonna have it basically kind of waist height, and it would just pan over as you walk over. But I'm a beginner at making 3D games, so something like that is slightly beyond me. I'm unable to figure out static cameras, that's easy, but... And yes, I drew all these mazes on a piece of paper. Just quick fun fact. Since I was like 10, if not younger, I used to make tons of mazes with my friends. All the time. It was one of the best things I was able to do when I was a kid. There wasn't much to do in the early 90s, really. I mean, I wanted to make video games, but I didn't think that was even possible. So making mazes was my first form of a video game kind of thing, now that I think about it. But when you try to make mazes in a 3D environment, it's a little bit boring. So I kind of had to make it into like a building kind of setting. There would supposed to be like another camera in this area, which would be another dynamic static camera, which would be way up in the corner looking down, and it would kind of wanted it to pan from like this kind of angle all the way to the far left. Didn't work. I also have a whole post-processing volume in the basement to kind of make it darker, because it's supposed to be dark. That was before I did the lighting. So yeah, cool little post-process effect there. Blah blah blah. Day-night cycle that I just now noticed, it kind of does something a little bit weird. It pauses there, then it goes that way instead, and it kind of gives this area an eerie feeling now. I didn't notice that before when I was making it. It should be on a linear path. I don't remember doing anything creepy or crazy like that. It should just stay. It shouldn't move over there and then finish. It should just stay straight. So, if this had stayed in the game and I never actually noticed it, then it would kind of give this planet like an eerie feeling that you're not on Earth, kind of thing, which is not what this is supposed to be. And this is like kind of like a back side door kind of thing, basically. Back door, side door, however you want to see it. It's technically on the side. But I kind of see it as this is not the exit to the map. There's 3 different exits. On a paper map, you would only have 1 exit, but that's kind of boring. In a 3D game, I now realize that mazes are kind of like a puzzle kind of game. And I was thinking of adding different features to it to make it like a first-person shooter puzzle, or maybe a first-person horror maze puzzle thing. I don't know if I want to do the horror thing because there's already a maze horror game, which is more comedic, I guess. So I don't know if I want to do that. The other thing is I'm not sure if I want to keep it in first person. I might put it in third person and do something else with it. I was thinking about a few things. If anybody else has ideas, that'd be cool too. But this, I just see kind of like the person would go into like the side, backyard, whatever you want to call it. They would get something that they need and continue on their way. A bunch of dead ends in this area, of course, but you'd probably get a bunch of ammo if it's a first person kind of thing, or if it's a story driven kind of game, then you might find random like news headers or news storyline to kind of get an idea of what happened, why you've been kidnapped. And one of the things I was thinking about either way is that your character has amnesia, and the simple amnesia, not the extreme amnesia where you forget like how to do math and how to speak basically, but the simple one where you just forget who you are and who everybody else is. Originally this was going to be the main exit, but now this is another side exit where you would maybe go outside and have to get other puzzle pieces to finish the maze. I'm not going to actually show the actual exit, and just in case this ever becomes a game that somebody actually would want to play, I promise it would not lag like this on your computer, because I'm quite confident in the fact that everybody else who is actually watching this has a real computer. So if Maze is your kind of game, then this is the project I'm working on. I know this is something I can actually do. And I'm going to actually keep working on this. It probably will be a free game since all the assets are crap and free, and you know, there's not much else you can do with a maze game. But yeah, I think that's about it. If you guys have any suggestions for it, if you, I don't know, whatever. If you like this video, just like it, subscribe for more cool updates or whatever. I'm gonna try and do a little more random update videos like this, showing off random stuff. So, yeah, Talk to you later. I honestly mean just a little different, nothing to worry about. I don't know what's going on anymore.